table in Google Sheets. Google Sheets is very powerful. It will help you basically do your homework much faster. It is a calculator. It'll do formulas for you. It'll sort data. It really is the difference between being efficient and successful in high school and your work life, honestly, where you're dealing with just a lot of tasks and having to do things manually and running out of time. First things first, we need to label our data table. So I'm working with my melting point, boiling point data table. Like, what is it? And then I'm going to make sure that I have it saved in the right folder in my Google Drive. You should have a folder for grade 8 science, and if you're smart, you'll have a subfolder for all your units. This is Unit 1, air conditioner. Okay? That way you can always find everything. First things first, we need to label the first column. So we are measuring time, and our units are minutes. And then the thing we are measuring is temperature in Celsius. And then the last thing is we're taking observations as well. Watching for basically phase changes from solid to liquid, and then eventually liquid to gas. So first things first, let's just list, we're taking a measurement time in minutes, so we can list the first couple, 1, 2, minute 3, and then watch what Miss Duncan's going to do. She's going to use Excel in a clever way. I'm going to basically make an equation. So if you type equal, this is when you're making equations now, take the cell before it, hit +1, and then there you go. It'll do the math for me, and then I can drag this down all the way to 20 minutes, and there you go. How quick was that? Next, we have our temperature observation data. I just want to make sure my table is like clear, nice, and neat, so I'm going to put borders on everything. So here's the keyboard shortcuts. Click your first cell, hold down the Shift key, and then bring your mouse down to the kind of diagonal opposite side of your table and click. It'll select all of your cells. Then go up to this little kind of window looking thing. This is your borders tool. You can add all the borders, just the middle borders, just the middle horizontal, yada, yada, yada. I want all borders so that my table is all nice and neat. All right, Ms. Duncan is going to quickly enter her data. So I have data from another place. You will basically add this by hand during the lab, taking a measurement every minute. I'm just doing this so that things are quick for the video. All right, there we go. My data is in. Then, now my table has all its data in it. Again, I'm going to click a cell on one side, basically the bottom, far right. Go up, hold Shift, click the top left, and hit, in your case, Control. Hold down the Control key and hit C. That is a shortcut to copy. You can also just go to Edit, Copy. Okay, now we're going to go to our lab template. Here we are in our data section. Give it a title, data table, because we always label things, and hit Control, in your case, Control V, and it's basically a shortcut to paste. Link to spreadsheet, always yes, 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 yes. Check it out. So now our data table is in our beautiful lab notebook. And so the next thing I want to show you is that whole linking. What happens is it keeps the data between this spreadsheet and this one connected. So if you make a change here, like what if one of your measurements was wrong, one of your observations wasn't right, and you want to update it, you can do that. So watch what Ms. Sung is going to do. Let's say at 12 minutes, it was like 80% melted. Okay, I forgot to enter that. Oops. So now I'm editing it now in the original data table, and then watch what happens now over here in Google Docs. You see this little button? It's telling you, oh, hey, there was like a change in your spreadsheet. Do you want to update? And you say, yep. You click update, and then check it out. There it did. It updated at 11 minutes. How cool is that? So that's how you make a data table in Google Sheets and link it to your labs in Google Docs.